Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome back to episode 7.
Already episode 7.
It's flying by, guys. It's flying by. And episode 7 is our Founders episode. These are 3 of Founders beers. We haven't had these before or don't know a whole lot about Founders besides what we learned today. And Trevor will tell you in a little bit more about them. But these are the 3 that we could get our hands on. So these are the 3 that we're featuring today. But there are many other beers that Founders offers, as well as we've learned in our research after the fact. But these are the 3 that we'll be doing today. We have an All-Day IPA. We have a Dirty Bastard. That's not a profane comment. That's a name there. So that Dirty Bastard comment is the name. And then we have the Porter, Dark, Rich, and Sexy. Can't leave that out.
Hold on, I'm just now noticing something. The Porter has an alcohol content of 6.5. Dirty
Whoa.
Bastard has 8.5
Oh, wow.
alcohol content.
All right, let's hope we like that one.
Oh, and then the IPA has 4.7, which is still high.
Still high,
But
yeah.
wow, I don't know why I never noticed that.
Just to let you guys know, if you haven't watched the previous episode, last week we ventured into some very scary territory for our Halloween episode, our super spooky Cheap Domestics episode.
Yeah, and it was pretty spooky.
Go back, or there will be a link here or a link at the end of the video where it'll give you our previous video where you can
check it
click
out.
on it and watch it. But so I'm excited about today. These are we've kind of thought about Founders for a little while, and we were like, we got to get these guys into this season.
Yeah, this day was long in coming, right?
Yeah, and we've talked about them for a while, so the day is finally here. Sadly, we're without Ginger today, as you kind of learned last week if you watched.
We never picked up any ginger.
We didn't get any Ginger yet, unfortunately, but we do have a glass of agua that is said to be a decent palate cleanser, and hopefully it will be, because that's all we have this week. Yeah, so we'll start off, just do a little cleanse here. All right, cool. You want to start it off, or you want
Why
me to
not?
start off?
Why
You start
not?
off? Yeah, sure.
Is this a twist? Nope. Quick facts while I'm pouring.
Yeah, listen to this, guys.
Founders is a Michigan-based company.
Sweet.
My old home state.
Yeah, Northern Brewing.
Yeah, interesting. And apparently, Beer Advocate, the website Beer Advocate, has 2 of their beers listed among the top 10 on the website. Very impressive. RateBeer.com listed Founders as the 3rd best brewery in the world.
What?
So these guys don't play around.
That's a bold,
It's
super
a-
bold
yeah.
statement.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is really awesome. Not sidetracking from that, but holy cloudy.
Holy cloudy,
Holy
Batman.
cloudy. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. You can see the breakdown of everything in there. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
Wow.
I think the more I see the cloudy beers in this series, the more I kind of like them. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've always said
You've
that
always
I
been
don't
wary
think-
of them.
I don't think they're negative, though. I never looked at them negatively, but you're always kind of unsure about things that you can't see through.
Yours
You're
looks
like-
more pulpy than mine.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
came
that's
from
what
the
I said.
same bottle. I
You
didn't
gotta
pour
give
it
it.
right.
You gotta go back to your aggressive pouring method that you were
I'm
doing.
gonna have to.
You're being too gentle with it.
Being way too gentle.
But let's dive in with the nose. Let's see what's going on in here.
very citrusy.
Wee.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting that citrusy smell too, and I'm sure that since this is an IPA, that's probably some of the
what to expect.
some of the bitterness in it too.
Cheers, first Founders.
Founders. Woo. Woo.
Bitter. But here's the catch. I like it.
Those of you that have been watching us since day one, or whatever episode Trevor first said, that
I think I espoused my hatred for IPAs on episode 1.
I think it
I'm
was
pretty
on
sure.
episode 1. Yeah, it's really it is bitter, which I've learned is pretty native to most IPAs. The bitterness scale just kind of fluctuates. Very full-bodied taste. I like the color. Color's good, and even though it's cloudy, like I said, guys, cloudy isn't bad, but it's something that you notice right off, obviously.
Yeah.
I like the smell, even though it's predominantly Wow. What is going on?
I like it.
You killed that IPA, man.
I like it. I do. It's not bad.
Here, you talk then.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say. A 4 out of 5. I mean, it's not too bitter. It's not too biley tasting, which is my big problem with some IPAs. But no, it's very citrusy. I've had an IPA before. I can't remember what brand it was, but it was imbued with some kind of like cactus kind of flavor.
Okay.
I can't remember what.
Yeah,
it was.
I know of a couple of ones that say that they have that, but I don't know that I've ever had.
Yeah, but this reminds me a lot of that, and
okay.
Whatever that says, or whatever, maybe it's just some kind of I don't know.
Yeah, you finished that awfully fast, especially for it being an IPA. That's
no, I really did like this. I'm
sweet,
very pleasant.
Well, let's move on and go down and finish this the All-Day IPA off. Would you buy a 6-pack of this All-Day IPA though? As quick as you drank that thing, I'd be really shocked if you said you wouldn't.
You know what? I probably would.
Yeah. Okay. See, he's turning over a new leaf, guys. I mean, all it took was the right IPA or the right IPAs to turn him over. He had a couple of bad experiences, but maybe that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Persistence, man.
Founders did it right.
Yeah. Well, sweet. I'm ready to jump onto the Dirty Bastard.
I like how the name is etched into the bottles.
Oh wow.
Founders Brewing Co.
Okay, sweet.
Very cool. A little detail. Look at this little Scottish guy. Oh, look at the little flannel design.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. I don't know. Is that guy like is he like he unknown? I don't want to read anything.
It looks like he's supposed to be Scottish.
Okay, I can see it. I see the hat and stuff. So this one is a Scotch style ale.
We don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I've never had a Scotch style ale.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Whoa.
Hallelujah.
That is darker than I thought it would be. Wow. What?
To start pouring more aggressive. I made one comment one time, the first time, and I feel like I messed up your flow now. I shouldn't have said anything.
I think you did. That's your fault.
You need to get back.
First impression.
First impressions. It kind of looks like a certain beer that we both like that we won't say the name of because we've said it so many times on other episodes, but it shares a striking
resemblance to that one beer. Schminnis is a bit darker.
I mean it's darker, but it shares a resemblance.
This is it's got the red tint to it.
Yeah.
I really want to smell this.
Yeah, look, it's almost kind of red. Let's give it a smell, man.
Ooh. Wow. What is? Hold on.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is, I want to be in it.
Oh,
in it, around it. Yeah, whatever it is, it smells amazing.
All right, bud. Cheers.
Let's do this. Oh yeah.
We both knew it was.
Holy cow! The minute it hits your lips,
thick.
The minute it hits your lips, it's so velvety.
She thick with 2 C's.
Oh. I'd buy a 6-pack. I'd buy 3 6-packs.
You like it that
tomorrow?
Really
Yes.
You like it?
Yes. Holy cow!
Wow.
Okay. Well, before we get any further,
before we get too ahead of ourselves,
let's break down the back of the bottle. So good, it's almost wrong. Fully agree. Dark ruby in color and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Holy cow!
That's why I said it smelled like a hot mess.
This doesn't say this in the back of the bottle, but coming in at a whopping 8.5 alcohol by volume. Back to the back of the bottle. Complex in finish with hints of smoke and peat, paired with a malty richness and a right hook of hop power to give it the bad attitude that a beer named Dirty Bastard has lived up to. Ain't for the wee lads.
Wow.
My God. Here, I'll punch mine out real quick and then I'll just throw it over to Trevor. Color, awesome. Sold. Smell, so much going on there. Phenomenal. Yes, and yes. Taste, phenomenal. Just like take me back to the Boddingtons, only in the form of what we've talked about, how much we love Guinness. So, yes, and yes, 6-pack over and over again. Over to you.
Usually I get annoyed at beers that really brag about themselves, but in this case, I think that they are absolutely right. What a phenomenal tasting beer.
Ooh,
5 out of 5. Like, would I buy a 6-pack? Oh, absolutely. I like how the bottle cap says brewed for us. I feel like that's a personal message.
What?
This was brewed for us.
right?
Wow. And that alcohol content. Whew, you can't beat that.
And you feel it. I mean, you feel it. You feel it pretty quick. I mean, I drank mine awfully quick.
Yeah.
But holy cow.
I mean, this is outstanding. I mean, I'm blown away right now by the quality of Founders products.
Man, Dirty Bastard, you got me, man. You got me.
You dirty bastard.
I see you, Founders. I see what you're doing, and I'm liking it. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So good.
Let me get some water in here. I hate to, but I feel like it's only fair to the porter that we do. Because, my God, if I have any remnants of Dirty Bastard while I'm drinking what possibly comes from the dark, rich, and sexy porter, I don't know, man. I don't feel like I'd be giving it proper justice.
Can it get much darker and sexier than that Dirty Bastard?
I would have to go out on a limb and say it's going to, because that dark ruby color was just, my goodness.
Wow. Okay, whose turn is it to open?
It's yours. I just poured.
It's mine?
Yeah, I just poured that last guy.
Wow. Okay, well.
Well, I might have to make sure I got all of it.
He wants more. He wants the 6-pack.
I have to make sure it's all gone. Let's give the porter its
the attention it deserves.
Right. The lady on the bottle looks very intense.
She's wearing all black, if it says anything.
She's super intense.
Oh.
Holy cow! It's darker. It's pretty much like tar.
It looks like tar. Whoa! Boy, that is
First impressions.
That is blacker than my ex-girlfriend's heart.
I mean, looking at this, you sure can't see through it. You ain't seeing through this guy.
Wow.
Or gal.
It's like when it's storming and you look out the window and you're like,
and you're
what's
just
the
like,
weather like out there?
Yep, nothing. Not much more to say about that. I mean, let's go ahead and dive nose in.
Ooh. So much going on there.
Holy. I'm getting that very familiar, nice cocoa coffee bean-esque-ness that you see in most dark stout type things.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, I feel like we got to read the back of the bottle too after we taste it.
Oh, definitely.
Because the description of the previous was very accurate.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready, man.
You ready?
My body is ready.
Cheers.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
It's not on the same pedestal as the Dirty Bastard. Before saying anything about what we usually say, it's on its own completely different pedestal.
You can't compare it.
But they're on the same level of satisfaction on a different pedestal. So they're at the same achievement level, but holy cow.
Different game. Taste. I have to get another taste.
Yeah, get another taste, man. This guy is, ooh, man, nice and thick.
It's thick. It's frothy.
It's thicker than the Dirty Bastard.
Thicker
though.
than,
I didn't think that was possible.
Thicker
that
than the Dirty
pretty
Bastard.
Thick.
It's a little bitter, but all in all, I have to say this is a really solid beer.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's thick.
It's
all. You almost have to chew it.
Yeah, it's definitely a chewable beer, I would say.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, really, really satisfying. This is one of the ones, however, that despite how much I like, I probably wouldn't buy a 6-pack.
See, yeah, and is it because of the heaviness factor?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Well,
I
it's not
feel
like
I
you
feel,
couldn't stomach 6 of them.
Yeah, it's full. It's very filling, and then it's also what I've learned to be. I mean, is this natively a stout? Does this? I don't see where it says it is, unless it says
It may
on
be
the
a
back.
stout.
I know with my opinion of most stouts that I've had, the heaviness prevents me from wanting to drink more than one
In one sitting.
in one sitting. So that's how I kind of feel about this one. I feel like it's awesome. I could have one, and I probably wouldn't want to have one again until later.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's really heavy, so I don't know if I could drink one back to back to back.
Yeah, I mean, because I only drank a half of one right now, and
I know I couldn't.
I'm already feeling kind of full.
Yeah, it's like a full course meal. I mean, it's.
Ooh, let's knock the back of this bottle out real
Yeah,
quick before we wrap up on this part, and then we'll take a break and roll over to our viewer beer of the week and drink with you guys. It says pours silky black with a creamy tan head, and that is very accurate. Nice and tan, pretty.
Oh yeah.
The nose is sweet with strong chocolate and caramel, wherever you are. Malt presence. No absence of hops gives Founders Robust Porter the full flavor you deserve and expect. Cozy like velvet. It's a lover,
velvet?
not a fighter.
Didn't
I did
you say velvet?
I did about the dirty bastard. But yeah, it says it's a lover, not a fighter.
I get that. Yeah, it's like they make a good couple.
Yeah.
The dirty bastard and the
So
and
I
the
mean,
Founders lady.
if you
The porter lady.
yeah, the guy that's on the dirty bastard.
Valentine's
and,
Day isn't for a few more months, but
right? These two guys, couple of the year.
they balance each other out perfectly.
I'm impressed with both of them.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys have access to either one of these, the Dirty Bastard or the Porter in Founders, definitely go ahead and pick you up 3 of each if you can build your
Oh,
own
yeah.
6-pack, because you'll be satisfied for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we'll go ahead and finish these up.
Yes.
And we'll go ahead and take a break here for a minute, a quick commercial break, if you will. And we'll be back with that viewer beer of the week. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Go ahead and finish this guy up.
And welcome back. It's time for our viewer drink of the week.
Yeah.
This week we're doing New Belgium's Fat Tire.
Fat Tire.
This is actually one of my favorite beers. This is one of my go-to beers. I don't know
Yeah.
if you knew that, but this is definitely one of my go-to beers.
I didn't know that. The first time I had Fat Tire, though, I had it on draft somewhere.
Oh, I've never had this on draft.
Yeah. There was, I think there was like a local pub or something. I don't know if it was here or not, but somewhere I had it locally, and it was super good.
No, this beer reminds me of like video games and late nights where I was supposed to be studying for school. This is a very
Is this college school?
college school.
Okay, college school kids. Don't
College.
don't drink if you're preferably not in college.
No. No, this is just a beer that's full of good memories for me. And the beer itself is just delicious. And I won't say any more.
Let me cleanse the old palate with a little bit more
I
agua.
probably should too.
A little H2O.
I spat so.
Gatorade.
H2O. Gatorade. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Oh, okay.
I had it, man. All right. I'm excited. I had a Fat Tire for a while. Nobody who's cool does twist tops.
You know, actually, I don't like that much head.
But that's not a lot to me. Like,
No,
I
that
feel like,
isn't a lot, but that's too
Yeah.
much for me.
Yeah, but do you not remember like that Boddingtons though? And you were okay with that?
I remember the Boddingtons.
Do you remember the Boddingtons? Can we show a clip? Wow. If you don't have your beer ready, as usual, we usually give you a few minutes. But we have ours poured up, so it's going to be a shorter few minutes. Fat Tire, New Belgium. We wanted to try to work some more New Belgiums into this season.
Yeah.
But there are so many great beers that New Belgium makes. Unfortunately, they didn't all make it into this season. However, we will visit some of their beers in Season 2.
Yes.
Speaking of Season 2, before we dive into this, just a quick little tidbit. We want to start taking suggestions for Season 2.
Absolutely.
Leave us comments. It doesn't have to be just this video. It's whatever video you're watching, but I guess it would have to be this video for you to know that we're asking. But we're looking for suggestions for Season 2. If there's beers that you know are accessible, I guess, across the country, or if, because we don't really have a means to have them sent to us just yet, but if there's a beer that you want us to see featured on the show, we are openly taking suggestions.
It's been a long while.
Yeah. Hello, old friend.
Hello, darling.
Really tasty beer. Very good. But we want to thank you guys for watching, especially if you've been watching since day one. Day one was rough. I mean, we know it. I'm sure you guys know it. But if you stuck with us and you got to see the quality improve, we graciously appreciate it. It means a lot to us to show your dedication. We know several people have watched the show and continued to watch the show each and every week.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to us because we do put a lot into this show. And we just want to, we did this anyway before the show. And then, one day me and Trevor sat down and we said, what if we made a show where we involved other people in our beer and journey adventure? Yeah. So I mean, that's what this is. This is literally just a documentation of what we were doing before we chose to make this a series.
Before we put it on camera, we were already doing it.
Yeah, we're glad it's being so well received. And before we wrap up, we do want to kind of say a little something about something we learned the other day on episode 5. We were pleasantly surprised.
Very pleasantly surprised.
On, we like to check our views and our comments and everything like that, like we tell you guys all the time. And we were pleasantly surprised to see that somehow, some way, which at this point we still don't know, but our video had gone viral, sort of sense. The view count exceeded the other episodes by leaps and bounds. So if any of you guys know how that is, or
how it blew up the way it did,
yeah, I mean, let us know in the comments. We tried to do a little reverse research, if you will, but we couldn't really figure it out. We didn't see anywhere where it maybe was posted on a blog or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
if you shared it, please let us know.
Yeah, just let us know, and I mean, we greatly appreciate the feedback.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
the support and everything. I mean, it means a lot. We'll see you guys next week. It's always fun drinking with you guys. I'm Matt.
I'm Trevor.
And we'll be drinking with you.
You guys take care.
Woo.
New Belgium.
Fat tire girls make the world go round. That's what I was thinking when every time I kept saying fat tire.
I was so close to spitting that out. Fat tire girl.